I am both mad and disappointed by this movie. I am mad for a good reason and disappointed for a bad reason. So let's get into it. Hello and welcome to today's broadcast. My name is SuperChaoticToonz, and today we are going to be talking about the brand new animated movie released to Paramount Plus and not movie theaters for some goddamn reason. Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender. The sequel film that takes place 12 years after the original series ended and follows up on our main core group of 5, now adults by the way, discovering that there is in fact one more airbender still alive, is now hoping to find a staff that will hopefully bring back airbenders into their world. Now, before I get into the actual film itself, I feel like I should give some context as to who I am when it comes to the whole Avatar universe. While I have seen and loved the original show, no, not the live action adaptation on Netflix, get that out of your fucking head. However, when it comes to like Legend of Korra, the comics, etc., I have not watched or read or seen anything else. So coming in, I was definitely more of a casual fan slash lover than like a hardcore fan, I would say. But I was still optimistic going into the film, and I hope that by watching this film, it would make me want to go watch The Legend of Korra, make me check out the Seven Havens TV series, read the comics, you know, all the you know, just make me want to consume more Avatar stuff after watching the film. But after watching the film, I have some mixed feelings about this film, which I'm not going to waste any more of your time for. Let's just get right into it. To start off, let's talk about the positives of the movie, because despite what I'm about to say afterwards, there is some genuinely great stuff about this film. I mean, firstly, if you have eyeballs and aren't blind like Toph is, you already know that the animation here is so pretty, dude. Like, holy shit. The fighting action scenes in this movie, I'm trying not to like show them off right now because obviously spoilers, but like, oh, it's so good, dude. And even when there isn't like action or fighting going on, just like the lighting of certain scenes make it all so beautiful. Like seriously, there is multiple times in this movie where I'm just like gobsmacked at what's going on. Like, oh my god, this is an Avatar movie? This is what I'm watching right now? Holy shit! Like, I knew from the trailer the animation was going to be great, don't get me wrong, but man, just seeing it all come together is just like, chef's kiss. I love it! But on that note, can we also talk about the score here for a second with this movie? Like, we all know the soundtrack for the Avatar TV show is great, don't get me wrong. Again, do not get me wrong, I am fully aware of that. But man, just when those like orchestra music pieces come in that I cannot play right now due to copyright. But seriously, man, the music just enhances this movie so much. And it made me feel emotional a ton of moments throughout the movie where I'm like, it got me in the feels! And while I know some people don't really like to do VAs for this movie, which I totally get, for me personally though, I do like to do VAs and I didn't really have any problems with them. But special shout out to Roman Zaragoza, I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, for their voice work for Sokka. They were the best new VA by far. From the very beginning I heard Sokka's new voice, it was like nothing changed within the last 12 years. Well, okay, stuff obviously changed. He grew to the size of an adult, but you get what I mean? And I know this is a weird thing to say about the positives of this movie, but the positive aspects of this movie do make me a bit mad. I can't even lie. Because I'm like, oh my god, it's clear like the team had so much passion for this movie. And yet Paramount was like, no, we can't have it released in theaters. We need to release it on our streaming service for no reason. Well, okay, obviously they have their reasons, but it's not good reasons, mind you. Like, I wish I could watch this movie in the theater so badly. Like, imagine seeing the beautiful animation, the wonderful music, and just everything creative about this movie on the big screen. It would have been so cool. But instead, I'm left mad as hell, knowing that I will never be able to see this movie on the big screen, and that I will just have to watch it on my TV instead. Hopefully one day Paramount will change their mind and then this movie will get a bigger theatrical release, but as of right now, the only way I'm at least able to watch it is through the TV, which is unfortunate. However, with all that being said, that does not mean that this film is perfect. Far from it. And when it comes to the story aspect of this movie, yeah, I can't even hide it. It's pretty bad. The main problem I have with this movie is its story first and foremost. The best way I can describe it is that the building blocks are there for the story to be good, and there are genuine concepts in this movie that make me go, okay, so there is an idea here, and it definitely can work. Either due to behind the scenes production stuff or just the writing feeling rushed, it's not really fleshed out very well. But in order to explain that, I'm gonna have to get into some spoilers. So if you wish to not be spoiled, skip to this timestamp right here. But if you have already seen the film, then hey, welcome, let's talk about it. Okay, so The Denied. I can't even lie, I really like this concept. The idea of a group of people getting together to fight off the Benders by trying to seize power of their own through this staff is honestly really cool. And I think if it was fleshed out a lot more, then I think they would have been legitimately great like antagonists for this film. However, as they are right now, they feel more like plot devices than actual characters. Hell, all they do is attacking at the beginning, attack the airship, then attack the town, and that's it. Even then, with the one character we saw get some kind of development, they barely even leave a footnote. Like, honestly, like throughout the entire film, I'm like, okay, are you gonna do something now? Like, you're kind of just standing there, just accepting all this, and then, oh, so you have a change of heart, so then you're gonna join the group now. No, show me that back and forth of like, oh, I want to be able to deny it, but Aang saved my life. Maybe I shouldn't be attacking the Avatar. Maybe what we're doing is all like, dude, show me that. We don't get any of that. But on that note, Terra. Terra, okay. Like, don't get me wrong, he's definitely an interesting villain slash antagonist for sure. And he does have some great moments, like the moment where he and Aang just like fly up into the sky, like, oh yeah, that's some good shit. Right? That is some good ass shit right there. But after they reach the island, it feels like it takes like a complete 180. Well, actually, maybe not 180, like 90. Yeah. Yeah, 90-degree angle, and then his just ability is just like just great up a little bit without the build-up leading up to it. But speaking of stuff that just happens for no reason, why don't we just explain what happens at the second half of this movie that really made me go, oh Jesus Christ, what is happening? So after Terra gets a staff, he kills Aang, and not only that, he killed all of his friends before, in which, wow, thankfully, Katara was able to land in some, like, soul-healing water or whatever, and was able to revive everyone, leading everyone dying to be a completely useless plot point. And then suddenly they're stuck there with no way to get out, but oops, never mind, turns out Aang can just summon the water spirit out of nowhere and take them to the spirit realm to stop Terra, and even then, suddenly out of nowhere, this random ass motherfucker shows up and's like, hi, by the way, I'm here for comedic relief during this very tense moment of the world possibly collapsing with Terra having to staff. Oh my god, I am losing my voice. I am getting so mad. Like, this very serious moment is just cut off by this comedic timing of the spirit world when, dude, we should be fighting this motherfucker. Oh yeah, and remember the Denied? Remember them? They were supposed to be the ones to get the staff, you know? But nope! Just turns out they show up at the perfect time for just a Terrence to be like, hey y'all, if you want your powers, join me in killing everyone else, and I will gladly give you your air powers, bitch. Like, like, do you see what I mean? Like, stuff just happens in the second half without anything like building up to it. And because of that, everything else that happens at the finale feels somewhat unearned and unsatisfying, which sucks. But you want to know what sucks most of all about this movie? Oh boy, because let me tell you, the worst aspect of this godforsaken movie is our main core 5. And specifically, I mean the time we barely get with them. The best way I describe it is like Aang is the main character because obviously his name is in the title of the movie, so of course he would be the main title and he's the Avatar, you know. But outside of that, it feels like the rest of them feel like side notes or just plot devices to help Aang. Like in the show, you feel that connection and that desire for them wanting to stop the war, and it's great. And even having small moments of them is what made the show so good. It wasn't just like action, 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 action. They had small moments where you got to learn about the characters a lot more, and you got to just see them just be people. It was great. And yet, despite that, it feels like with the core 5 as adults right now, we barely get any interaction with them. Like, I feel like the only scene we really got of them like being like friends and a family together is when they're taking care of Tara in the freaking end credits. Outside of that, we barely get any of that, especially with Toph and Zuko. I feel like they were just not even in the movie at all. Like, you could cut them out of this movie completely and nothing would change. Genuinely, nothing would change. Like, this is why I'm disappointed by this movie. Like, the concepts are there, the building blocks are there for this to be great. But because of the story being rushed and undercooked, it just left me feeling more and wanting more from this movie. Like, I came to watch Avatar for these characters, not to see Aang and Toph have fun. I think the best way to describe it is like this feels like a filler movie in between the whole Avatar universe or whatever you want to say. It's hard to describe, but I think I'm making sense. I don't know. But even despite everything I just said, there is one thing I do want to mention that I feel like does need to be said. Go watch this movie, especially if you have the ability to watch it in the theater. Go watch it. Yeah, you heard me right. Despite everything I just talked about with the story being bad, I still had a good time and would recommend you watch it. It at least deserves a watch for the animation and music alone. It is simply incredible, and it's worth watching just for that alone. And while there was a lot of aspects of the story I did not like, I did enjoy Aang's character arc a lot. And then I went on to ramble about the ending of the movie, which, no, past me, this is supposed to be the non-spoilery part of the video. It's moments like that that make me glad I watched this movie and make me glad to have watched the original show. And to some extent, makes me want to watch The Legend of Korra, Seven Havens, read the comics, etc., etc. The movie does succeed in making me want to consume more Avatar afterwards. While it's definitely not a perfect film by any means necessary, I would still say that you should give this movie at least a watch to not only just to form your own opinion, but also to support the Avatar universe if you are a fan of the original TV show. With that though, I'm going to end this review here, so thank you very much for watching me ramble about this movie. If you did enjoy me rambling about it, then consider slurping that subscribe button to stay hydrated. Oh, and one more thing before I end this video. If you do comment on this video, comment something that you would like me to talk about in the next video. And I don't just mean like, oh, you should talk about like, no. Tell me something completely random that I should just like try to randomly throw it into the next video. Like, oh, you should talk about how good the strawberries are in the movie. Oh, you should talk about how great the balls look in the movie. I don't know. Just like something completely random. Tell me what I should mention in the next video. With my videos going forward, I want to try to integrate something weird into the video. So whichever the top comment is on this video, I'm going to try to incorporate it into the next video. Whether it be against about strawberries, whether it be about balls, or heck, it could be about Nick Wilde, for Christ's sake. I don't know. Just comment something. Would be challenging to try to mention in my next video. Do it. I dare ya. And with that, I will see all of you in the next cartoon. Goodbye, everyone!